All right, so here we are, week 4 of the Circa Contest Vegas Horse Pools Proxy, live from Wasaga Beach, Ontario, Canada. So, all right, it's official. I'm out. I'm not a survivor. The fucking Bangos, as I said, likely take me out again. It's done. I don't have to worry about it again till next year. Fuck it. All right.
But
So, Scott, tell us what the very few people that are now left in this thing, what do you got?
well, but before we go there, though, I want to say one thing. You're still going to win millions. You're still in that one. So let's.
I'm in it, but I'll tell you how I did my picks yesterday before I started driving out. There was no top-down stuff, so there was nothing that had really moved off the circle lines, and I threw darts. I have no idea what you couldn't ask me what I picked. I have no idea right now. I don't really care. Fuck them. I'll wait for that, last 4 weeks or something and try and go at 20-0 or something like that. But
Well,
yeah,
no pressure. No pressure then. Okay. Okay, so let's get started here because we've got some things to talk about. First of all, you're exactly right. There's almost nobody left in Survivor. I believe 95.5% of all the people in Survivor are with you. They're out.
yeah.
We had 3 major picks this week in Survivor. The first one you're going to laugh at them, so you might want to go on mute for a second. The first major pick I had this week on Survivor was none other than Survivor Killer, Cincinnati Bengals. I couldn't believe it, but they were one of the top 3 picks this week. The second pick was the Jets, coming back right after playing on Thursday night last week. They were one of the top picks this week. And the only other one that was chosen this week in Survivor from my proxy service was San Francisco 49ers. Do you have any book information on any 3 of those games?
Yeah, so I've got actually 2 of the 3. Survivor 49ers, good luck 49er pickers, but I'm coming after the rest of yous. The Bungles, I'm sorry, but whoever picked the Bungles, I know it's probably a good week after the Panthers winning their game on the road. On the complete board, the Panthers are the lowest bet team. We will need them. I hope they win outright. So whoever's on the Bungles, good luck. I hope they take another one out. This one really caught my eye, the Jets. We have taken more money on the Jets, and maybe it's because we're in New Jersey, than any other team, double than any other team since the 4 weeks we've been doing this. There is so much money on the Jets that, again, huge result if the Broncos can at least cover. But I'm calling for the Broncos to knock out the rest of the survivors with the Jets. So go Broncos, go Panthers, and you 49er selectors, off you go. I'll let you through this week. The Jets number was it's astonishing how much money is on the Jets versus literally nothing on the Broncos. This is right now one of the biggest sweats of the season by far for us on a Saturday night going into the Sunday.
So, being a better myself here, it means I've got to play the Broncos and play with Prime Sports. Is this true in Ohio, Prime Sports, or is this only true in New Jersey?
It was both.
Both. Okay.
I don't know if it was. I mean, the line didn't move, so it's not information on teams or on players or anything unless we see a big movement tomorrow. But yeah, they're swinging for the fences on the Jets, and Jets aren't somebody I'd be trusted.
So, as a bookmaker, what are you going to do? Are you going to just hang on and hope you're going to let it ride?
Let it ride.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so you're not going to move the number a little bit and try to encourage some.
Well, I mean, again, I think it moved half a point or something like that, but it's just let it ride. I mean, if there's a team you want to be on the other side, yeah, I know, they're a different team they've been in the past possibly, but yeah, go the Broncos.
Wow. Okay, you're a gutsy bookmaker, I guess. All right, let's talk a little bit about millions here. This one we got. This is a good contest because nobody can get thrown out of it. there was three major teams picked over and over and over again when I was putting these picks in. The first one is none other than the Atlanta Falcons, coming in at -2.5. Another really big one was none other than the Pittsburgh Steelers, -1.5. And the final one coming in is Green Bay Packers, -2.5. You have any action on those three games?
So again, looking at the numbers, where the movements were, there's a couple of these are just top down by the what I was looking for yesterday morning when I didn't really see that much. The Atlanta 2.5 by Circa, we're going up to 3 with the book. We not a lot of action on that. Very well balanced. Green Bay, the same thing, 2.5 to 3, very well balanced there. Pittsburgh, definitely again the 1.5 to 2 to 2.5. We'll need the Colts right now. We'll be on the Steelers side. The same with those ones at bat. Few others that we've seen action on is Cleveland -2.5. So we'll need the Raiders. The couple that I mentioned earlier, and then Kansas City. It's gone from 7 to 7.5. We'll need the Chargers there. A couple of games it's like nobody's got interest in this week is Arizona, Washington, and New England, San Fran. They've hardly seen a penny on them on both sides. So Pittsburgh being the main one, which are on the side of the Circa Millions players right now. And the rest of them, we're going to need the opposite team. And a couple of them, we don't have a sweat on them right now.
Gotcha. And now I hear you talking on your other podcast about usually when New Jersey wins, Ohio loses, and when Ohio wins, New Jersey loses. Are you seeing any kind of splits for tomorrow like that? Do you have any team that you need in Ohio but you don't want in New Jersey, and vice versa?
No, not when I look this week, and I've been looking a lot closer because it's even, I would say, worse than that. We can't win on Ohio, and we're doing very, very well in New Jersey. Again, I don't know if we're beating up the other books, and the Arbors are the ones doing all the work for us in New Jersey. And Ohio just, better assassins, people that are really playing to win and whatnot. But that's definitely been an eye-opener. Going back in time, less work if we'd not gone into Ohio. Wouldn't have lost the money to Ohio. But every day this week, I think New Jersey was green, Ohio was red. The New Jersey numbers have been better. So there's, more positive than negative. It's definitely something that I've looked at a lot closer this week on the charts going into all the baseball games and then, college today and NFL and that. So I'm definitely looking to really, go to war a little bit on the Ohio side and, see if we can clean that up and just let New Jersey keep flowing like it's flowing.
Yeah, but you have the same number at both shops, so it's kind of hard to do that.
Yeah, it's the same. No, there's lots of things you can do. We might have to get a few people on speed dial to back the other side and just try and balance Ohio books until we work out what we're doing wrong there. And then New Jersey just let it fly. And again, this, Jets thing, I haven't dove into the numbers. Maybe it's just Jets fans, feeling like they're on fire again and wanting to run with them, which is great because that's when Jets fans get it really nice and, sweaty up the so, yeah, we'll see what happens. But right now, that's the main game that I'll be watching is the Jets Broncos tomorrow. And, now that I don't have anything to sweat in the Survivor, we'll trudge through the day anyway.
That sounds really good. We got a big game tonight. I know we're not going to talk about it, but Georgia's taking on Alabama. That's the 4:30 game. The Huskers have already completed their mission today. They didn't start playing until midway through the third quarter, which I thought was interesting, but they still handled business. So the big game tonight is that Georgia-Alabama game. I know we're not prepared to talk about it, but do you want to talk about it?
There wasn't much in that one, like a variance. It sort of bounced around the 1.5, 2, 1 sort of thing. But there wasn't anything outstanding on it. Again, the college stuff, we're not getting as much as what I think we get on the NFL. Again, a lot more games, a lot more spread out, not that many customers. The limits are probably a little tighter than that because NFL for me is just let them bet. College football is a little bit more strategic and, you wait to get some liquidity before you open the limits a bit more. But not really much of a game for us at this point in time.
All right, that sounds good. I don't really have anything else on the contest front. Everything looks to be going well. Emails are going out fine. Systems running fine. No complaints. So nothing really to be said about the contest at all this year or this week, rather. So as far as I'm concerned, I think we're good. We'll just have to remember Broncos is who we need tomorrow, right?
That's the one. Get that home, and then the rest of it can fall as they fall.
Yeah, and maybe you'll give the Arbors a little taste if you aren't as wild tomorrow as you are today. Maybe you'll want to get some help.
I think that's any arbitrageurs that are in Ohio, reach out, because there might be some little pre-Christmas bonuses coming your way while we try and work out how to start getting some green figures there. So, let's go to war.
Well, I've got some advice for you there. I can probably get you 10,000 people watching those lines in Ohio. Not all of them are in Ohio. All you need to do is get on an odd screen. Might be something to think about. You could get a lot of people watching you very, very closely.
Look at the salesman at work.
I've got an in if you just want to give me a call after the show, and I'll get you installed on there today.
Yeah, we're working on it. I won't be too far away.
Okay, that sounds really good. Well, that's about all I got, Adam. It's always a pleasure to talk to you. There is one other thing I did want to say about college football. I'm 100% against this realignment crap. The conferences with people in them that shouldn't be in them. USC and UCLA being in the Big Ten, Oklahoma, Texas moving to the SEC. I think it's all wrong. But I got to tell you, I love that Oklahoma game today. Oklahoma, Auburn. It felt like getting to watch a bowl game in the middle of the season. So maybe I'm softening up. Maybe I'm softening up and saying, you know what? This conference realignment is giving us some outstanding football games.
Some good early games in the season.
Right, and they're mixed through. And I did look at Nebraska's schedule, and they are playing at USC. There's no way I can talk Spanky into letting me have a Saturday off to go to California. But, boy, that would be a lot of fun to get to see the Huskers play on the West Coast against USC. But like I said, Spanky will never let me go. So you guys make sure you're using Spank odds because I'll be here to help you.
Okay, well, maybe that's what we need to do is put up a petitionchange.org or something and get Scott off Saturday. Get ahead in LA.
That sounds like a fun, but I don't think it'll work, though. All right, Adam, that's good for me. I'll let you close this out.
I mean, again, dead in Survivor. Tomorrow is just going to be a sad day, but I'll fight on. And again, go Broncos.
Go Broncos. And I'm anxious to see next week when I talk to you what country you're in. So it'll be good for me, too.
Sounds good.
All right, take care.
Bye.
Bye.